This is Group 5 presenting soap and cleaning products.
Hello, my name is Tyler Bond.
My name is Chuan Han.
I'm Ashrita Krishna.
I'm Longkai Zhao.
The problem we are trying to solve is about the CEO, Mr. King, is considering expanding across the rest of the country, and she wants us to investigate some specific issues. Also, we need to research how branding works for a product and how it influences sales. In addition, we need to figure out what competition soapy soaps will face within the soap and cleaning supply industry and how successful have they been. Finally, we need to know is there an adequate amount of demand and the overall trend of the market. As you can see, we have found many articles that can summarize the market research. And the first is about the it is 15.4 billion industry and in soap industry. Also, there is 3.7 billion profits in this market, and the two largest market shares is about Procter and Gamble and SC Johnson and Sons. The market share are as shown in the PPT. Finally, there are totally about 615 companies in this market.
Well, next I'm going to talk about the branding. The main role of the branding strategy is to obtain a long-term sustainable advantage over the competitors, and many of the competitors like P&G and SC Johnson have achieved that. And one example from the P&G is that P&G decided that each product would have its own brand, unlike some of the competitors like Colgate or Lever, who put the corporate name on many, not all, but many of their products. The idea was we could be much more specific and have much more evocative brand names and brand imagery if we had it specifically for the product in question. And next, I'm going to talk about three major competitors in this industry. They are the P&G company, SC Johnson, and Unilever. The first one is P&G. P&G is a leading manufacturer of household products in the United States with 18.3% market share. P&G's products are sold in more than 180 countries. The company has 23 brands with annual sales of over $1 billion. Household brands include Tide, Cascade, Charmin, Crest, and Oral-B. Industry-relevant revenue is derived from the company's fabric and home care business segment, which includes fabric care products such as laundry detergents and home care products such as dishwashing liquids, surface cleaners, and air fresheners. The second competitor is SC Johnson. SC Johnson is a privately owned manufacturer of products for household cleaning, home storage, personal care, and insect control, which has a 7.1% market share in the US. SC operates in more than 70 countries and employs about 12,000 workers. SC manufactures well-known cleaning brands such as Glade, Windex, Reed, and Ziploc. Many of the company's products have been top sellers. However, after its Edge and Skintimate shaving product lines lost much of their market share to P&G's competing Gillette brand, the company sold them to Energizer. And to remain competitive, SC launched a new Spanish-language website in March 2010 to target the growing US Latino population. The third competitor is Unilever. The UK-based Unilever is one of the world's leading manufacturers of packaged consumer goods, which has 4.3% market share in America, and the group sells more than 400 brands in 150 countries through two global divisions, food and home and personal care. It has 17 and 4,000 employees, 24.7% of which work in North America. Total company revenue in 2014 was $58.6 billion within its home and personal care segment. Unilever manufactures laundry products under the Omo, Comfort, Radiance, and Skip brands. It also manufactures surface cleaners and bleach under the Cif and Domestos brands, and provides soap products through the Dove brand. Well, there are three main product segments within the soap and cleaning manufacturing industry: soaps and detergents, polishes and other sanitation goods, and surfactants and finishing agents. The soaps and detergents segment, which includes laundry detergents, dishwashing compounds, and personal cleaners, generates the most revenue within the industry. And in 2015, the soaps and detergents designed specifically for household use make up about 30.2% of segment revenue. And commercial purpose soaps makes up around 23.5% of the revenue. And the second one is polishes and other sanitation goods account for 19.4% of revenue in 2015. Products include polishes and wax, disinfectants, laundry starches, and fabric softeners. The third one is surface active agents, account for about 23.9% of the revenue. This category includes raw material ingredients that, when dissolved in water, help to loosen soil from the surface. These ingredients are sold to soap and detergent manufacturers. Examples of products include wetting agents, emulsifiers, and sulfonated oils and fats. And next, I'm going to talk about the market. The soap and cleaning industry generated about $51.97 billion in 2011 and has grown to $55.4 billion since then. And the profit is $3.7 billion. And from 2010 to 2015, the annual growth is 0.6%. And from 2015 to 2020, the annual growth is expected to be the 1.3%, and the exports is $7.9 billion, and there are about 1,178 businesses in this industry.
Now I'm going to talk about the evidence of demand. This map shows the current geographical spread of industry activities by state based on revenue, production, establishments, and employment. Darker shading indicates higher industry concentration. The soap and cleaning compound manufacturing industry is mainly located in the Southeast, Southwest, Great Lakes, and West. Key states are California, which has 11.3% of all establishments, Texas has 8%, Illinois 6%, Florida 5%, and New York 4.2%. The trends in the market. Industry revenue is linked to population growth, as an increase in consumers can cause more households to demand soap and cleaning products. The population has grown at an annual rate of 0.8% in the last 5 years. As a result of the slow population growth, consumer demand for industry products has plateaued. Oil is a key input commodity for the industry, as manufacturers require petrochemical feedstock, an oil byproduct. The decline rate of 6.6% of oil price in the last 5 years has increased price-based competition in the industry. The recent drop in input prices has caused profit margins to increase from 5.5% in 2010 to 6.7% in 2015. New product development. To remain competitive, many industry operators will either reduce prices or differentiate their products to attain high margins. The industry is facing increased competition from retailers like Walmart. This trend will increase their leverage to demand lower prices from companies in the industry, and industry operators will attempt to respond by creating strong brand names with loyal customers. Industry operators will seek to expand higher cost, eco-friendly product lines. Operators will increasingly emphasize factors such as biodegradability, aquatic toxicity, renewable feedstock, and carbon dioxide emissions throughout the supply chain. In addition to this, health-conscious consumers will continue to buy cleaning products to lower their risk for infection and illness. In particular, the healthcare sector will implement public health campaigns to raise awareness about hand sanitization. As more consumers are strapped for time, soap manufacturers will develop a market niche for convenient yet high margin products at lower cleaning time. Industry challenges. More stringent environmental regulations are currently pending approval in order to require companies to disclose the chemical safety of products. For example, the Chemical Safety Improvement Act. If it's passed, costs for industry operators will be raised, and that will result in many soap manufacturers expanding into emerging markets. The largest industry operators, such as Procter & Gamble, will continue to build manufacturing facilities overseas to be located near downstream markets. Smaller companies will find the increasingly competitive environment difficult and leave the industry. And as a result, the number of industry operators will decline at an annual rate of 0.5%.
When looking at global demand, in 5 years, exports are expected to grow at an annualized rate at 1.3% to $8.4 billion. Imports are anticipated to also rise at an annualized rate of 3.5% to $4 billion. As a group, we have some concerns in entering the market. In competing with already established brands like SC Johnson and Procter & Gamble will be very hard. Keeping production costs low will also be a serious challenge. Small businesses will have a hard time competing with the high-cost benefit packages of large retailers. And P&G actually reported a 16% drop in profit for the quarter ended December 31st. This leads to the concerns that maybe the industry is going downhill. Our recommendation as a group is as followed. We have decided that we do not want to enter the industry. The two major competitors have already occupied nearly 30% of the market share, and their brand names are huge, and we would have a hard time competing with them. Brand competition is just too fierce, and the cost of expansion is just too high right now. Thank you for listening to our presentation. Have a good day.